Hi, my name is Allison Jackson, and I'm here to bring you the daily news. What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be upgrading the low waist pants to high waist pants video that I did way back when, and let's be honest, y'all, it was garbage. There were an outpour of requests for me to redo this video because I apparently didn't explain it well in the first one. You know, hopefully I did this one. You guys will see for yourselves. But overall, the production's better. You can actually see what I'm doing, and just a lot of things have changed. So hopefully this video is going to answer all the questions that you have for that video. But pretty much we're just redoing the whole shindig because that ain't what I do, but that is apparently what I'm about to do. That's the thing about YouTubing. You put videos out there and then you look back on them and then they're just nothing but bad memories and bad production and everything else. But it definitely does help. Just pro tip for anybody who's starting a YouTube channel or wanting to YouTube or are YouTubing, do not delete those videos because they help you see where you came from and how much your work has progressed. So, but before we can get right into this video, please don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell and to be a part of the family. And if you would like to support my channel in a financial way, down in the description box below, there is a GoFundMe link to where you can go to my campaign, donate any amount to my YouTube account. Therefore, all proceeds will go back into this channel. Nothing goes to me, all goes back to you. So if you would like to do that, that's also an option, and or you can do both. You know, your girl don't discriminate. But enough of me babbling, let's get on into this video. To start out, I took a pair of high-waisted jeans to see how long I needed to make the new crotch length. If you do not own a pair of high-waisted jeans already, you can measure from your crotch to your waist, or a good estimate just to go with is anywhere from 10 to 12 inches. The crotch length of the low-waist jeans had a measurement of 11 inches and the high-waist jeans had a measurement of 12 3/4 inches. Since we needed to add extra length to the low-waisted pants in order to make them high-waisted, you're going to take a seam ripper and rip the crotch area. I apologize if this all sounds a little weird. I eyeballed this until I got a big enough hole in the crotch. Oh, I'm sorry, so immature, like, come on, Allie, get it together. Then I just kept ripping until I got to the base of the zipper. Once when I done the front, I moved on to the back. Take your time seam ripping because you can ruin the jeans and they will not look as good. Take hours if you need to, sis. Nobody's judging because good work takes good quality time. I eyeballed the back as well and just cut out the same amount that I had taken out in the front. If you're a measurement person, just take out about an inch or so from your crotch on each side, both front and back. And once you completed ripping out your crotch, not literally, then you will see a massive hole. Do not panic, I promise. This just looks way worse than how it's gonna look in a few minutes when it snatches our waistline. Okay. I marked 12 3/4 inches and made markings so that I can make new curves that'll make these into high-waisted pants. Now that you have your markings on each front crotch side, we're going to make a slight curve from the bottom of the zipper to the markings. I eyeballed this and you can too. Just make sure that the curve is not too wide because it will definitely tighten the pants. Baggy pants can get away with this, but skinny jeans cannot. I mean, you wouldn't want to make them any skinnier, or at least you shouldn't. But after making our curves, if you're satisfied, then you're going to move on to the cutting out portion. Once when you're done with that, move on to the back side and follow the same steps as well. Instead of remeasuring the points, because who likes math, am I right? We are just going to replicate the same markings on the front like the back and make the same slight curve onto the back as well. Make sure to remeasure everything else though before moving on, just to make sure we didn't screw up, you know, because we want to be on the safe side of things. Since we don't want to look like we belong in the Wild Wild West movies wearing chaps, unless if you're into that thing. But if you're not, then flip your jeans inside out and then you're going to sew. The best way that I can explain this part is that I made the jeans do the splits, sideways, and then turn them around to align the inner side seams together. Just make sure you align the inner side seam crotch first and then pin down the rest. And once you do that, it is just time to sew. I use a straight stitch. You can use a zigzag stitch if you want to. And to all my fellow thick thigh people, shout out to you guys, but you're gonna have to do extra work and sew this down like a good 10 million times, because your thighs will still show out in public if you do not. And backstitch at the beginning and end just to make sure that all your thread does not unravel, because we do not want to have another SpongeBob situation. This part is really optional, just depending on what kind of body type you have. But if you're like me, you have a naturally smaller waistline than your hips, then you're gonna need to take in the waistline of your pants. The simple way to do this is just to measure how much you need to take off. I already know for me that I need to take off 1.5 to 2 inches worth of material. Just simply pinch the amount of material that is needed to make the adjustments of your pants and pin that down in a kind of like diagonal direction to create darts. And whenever those darts are created, all you need to do is just sew that down and cut off the excess that you do not need. And finally, we come to the end. We can flip the pants inside out, or right way out, excuse me, where we are able to see now the new pair of high-waisted jeans. And time for the grand finale. Drum roll, please. Here is the before. And here is the after. Yes. I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, please give me a big fat thumbs up. Once again, please don't forget to subscribe, ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of this lovely content that we be, creating on here. And I will hopefully see you guys next time. Bye.